North Louisiana governor, they're not going
Well, just like if Edwin would be in the second primary, then Billy would be in the second. You got to give Billy the advantage of carrying Cajun country. Whomever's in the second primary of the two would carry your Acadiana base and your Cajun country. Now, one thing you got to realize that north and south, that side of the Alexander Mason-Dixon, as they claim in political circles, that you'd have to give the edge to a Southern candidate. Of course, everyone ever that shot is shot. He's going to be running against one individual. He's going to be running against a guy that's been in Washington, D.C. He's got a guy that voted for deficit or didn't vote there. A Reagan deal, and you got all this stuff coming in. He's going to fight one man. Up, you know.
I'd make it.
What you doing with my glasses, my God?
Tell me you're Italian. I can tell.
I'm half and half. My mother come from Taormina, which is next to was it? Palermo.
Yeah. Right.
That's my relative. That's my mom and them. I'm the Italian. Matter of fact, down here they call me Diego. Down here, my nickname here, more people call me T-Dag. Today, that's my nickname. I was raised that Italian family with Cajuns down here, boy. You talk about something.
Confusing.
But my mama taught my dad how to speak Italian fluently. My mama learned how to speak French. This is Chabert country, boys. We're in good shape over here.
Where's the floodgate in the road?
Floodgate, we just passed up the floodgate, and we have the floodgates to go better.
Where's the Gulf here?
Gulf is this way.
South.
South. Everything south of here is water. After you get through Leeville.
Cut off. Right down the road.
We're in cut off now, just a little while. I think your mic fell.
You fell? You want some more tape?
The chicken badminton thing poison.
Well, he needs to give me some for my
Well,
game.
he'd be happy to. Just let me know when you want.
You know, Alan and I are good friends. Our coupling. Do I have to still keep this on me when I'm talking to the mic?
Yeah, just keep it on. Yeah, we'll use another microphone to get a better sound.
You gonna put a mic at the rostrum? You're right. That's good. What time is it? I hope you got a few people there.
Well, 3 minutes.
Not bad. You got some. You got some. Don't put that on your tape.
No, don't worry about it. I mean, we're on and off. We're not on all the time. Oh.
Bonnie's people, they share me.
Who?
Bonnie. Chabert.
Bruce. Bonnie Bruce. Shermie's watch mama. Shermie's a relative. Shermie.
She was married.
Bonnie Shermie's son was married to Bonnie's brother.
Chabert country, yeah.
Chabert country. Should have put one up there and put a. I got quite a few banners. I hope they brought them down. We're kind of late. You should have brought them in yesterday. This is Billy's home parish, so he'll do well here. Do well in Terrebonne. Hope they got a few people out there. They got 300 or 400 people maybe, huh?
Don't be surprised.
I'll be surprised I got over 1,000 people, Bobby.
You don't have more than that. You have 3,000 people.
Baloney, baloney.
Oh,
What you think I am, the great one?
one of
You think I'm one of them? Well, I appreciate that, Bob. We need to look at this. See that boat on that? Come back tomorrow. I want to find out whose boat that is. That's a beautiful Lafitte. Might be our man that made that in a little car. Emilia.
Amelia, right.
Lulian played the part. Lulian played the sheriff in Melazar.
Yeah, I'm good friends with his son, Glenn.
Glenn's a super guy.
Yeah.
You want to have more cars?
I'd say they got a few.
Huh?
They got a few cars.
Then get ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
Hey, Nang.
Go ahead, drive on by, Bob.
Bob. Bob. Don't make believe you.
Just make like you're not there.
Come on.
You want to stop, they gonna walk some more way.
I don't care if they run. That's just the Bobby. You got to take care of them. That's my people.
See?
Look at Bobby. A bit. This just ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it is. Once you get out of here, you're still walking.
Baby, you and Marty. Wait, let me get out of here.
Get fixed up first.
You could think somebody's trying to attack me here.
Could be worse.
You want me to go with my glasses?
Just like that. I think it's falling. You're falling just like you
You
are.
think I am?
Natural.
David, do you want me to announce you have arrived?
Well, I swear.
No. I mean,
It really doesn't matter, Marty. I'm here.
No, what I'm saying is, they like each other.
How y'all doing? Got him calling? You know, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, padre, ¿cómo se? Vete la pared, vete pared.
Hello, fella.
Diego. Where's the fire?
Y'all, y'all doing all right?
Yeah, we made it again. To see you.
Everybody's ready, huh? We ready to go have a blast? How y'all doing?
All right, and you? How about a kiss?
You got it.
Yeah, me too.
How y'all doing? Hey,
Good.
how y'all making out here?
Where's Leonard?
Yeah, we do all right?
Hey, Chabert, I used to call Edward the kissing governor.
The Edwin?
Yeah, he used to kiss.
How you doing? What are we going to do with this crowd? We never battled like this.
Never been able to feed them probably.
Huh?
How you feeling, man? You hungry?
Tu dis qu'il fait chaud, là, tu Comment pas dire qu'il fait chaud?
Well, don't you think, what are you going to do? When are we going to talk? Where's the plan?
But you let them eat, and then we're gonna talk.
You never, if they eat first.
They ain't gonna live. They're gonna leave.
No, but no, it's not that, but we're going to be here till 4 o'clock.
Why don't you stop? Why don't you?
Yeah, we should, because while they're in line, they still
While
can.
they're serving,
While they serve.
and they'll be listening, and that way they'll be all here. You know?
How's the mic system? Where is
Pretty good, pretty good.
Very good job.
Y'all checking it out?
Look, Dad.
Well, let me get up there with you then.
C'est ma petite fille, ça.
Hey.
Ça, c'est mon voisin, elle est pour toi.
How you doing, Jeff? Think
My
this-
little
La
brother,
négresse.
that's the other one. That's the
C'est elle
one.
qui travaille pour nous.
I had them up there pull you up.
Elle travaille pour nous.
Shake his hand.
Ça, c'est la...
How y'all doing?
That's my son.
How you, partner? Hey,
How
very
you doing? Grande you, grande
Who's your MC?
I know. ¿Cómo se llama?
Who's your MC right now?
I don't know who's gonna be MC. Probably Marty or the mayor.
Madam Mayor.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna go up there and let them
Marty got some folks here.
Well, I'm telling you, hey, you got a crowd there. That is really amazing.
How you doing, son?
Give me an extra pin. David, give me
Let me
an-
put a good pin on you.
Hey, you gotta get T. John doing this.
Now you got a
Hey,
good
wait.
pin. I'm gonna do it all the way
John
again.
is the head man of control.
You ready? Here we go. Let me put a good pin on you. Oh.
I just wanted T. John to get. What are we gonna do now? They're gonna check the stuff out. Scotty.
Have your attention, please.
No way we have to get on.
That you form 2 single lines and a serving line. There's some confusion on how to serve you, but if you form 2
Hide the
single
system
lines,
back there.
thank you.
Hey, how you doing? Hide the system.
I want to show you something. Your youngest voter.
Hey.
Hey, God. Your youngest voter.
How y'all doing, man? Hi.
That's the youngest voter.
That's the big. That's the Chabert supporter. See.
We breaking them in early.
Marty. There's no way you gonna. Mais ouais, qui ça dit?
E032, ça va bien.
Mais t'as eu des choses, t'as eu des...
Ah ouais. C'est une belle histoire là-dessus.
Tu vois qu'ils avaient fait avant qu'on fasse tout la main avec le monde. Marty, what about the PA system up there? Can you hear?
They can hear all the way from back there.
I can't hear nothing but here. I can't hear that.
That was tested 3 times.
How about my system?
Your system would not work in here.
Wouldn't it work at all?
And that's what the experts tell me.
People are all getting ready to teach y'all. That's what I'm trying to do, but I mean, I got to catch the ones in the line first because for the witch call. Hey, qui ça dit, Nick?
Oh, right, they don't. It's been a long
Qui ça dit, bro?
time.
You doing all right?
Fine.
That's good. Did I find all right?
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. I can't forget you for what you did for us.
How y'all doing? All right?
All right.
Hi. I'm going to try to get him while I'm going back there. T'es bien servi?
Oh, ouais!
T'es bien servi? Hey! Comment ça passe? C'est magnifique, hein?
C'est pas moi qui ai le gourmand, mais c'était bon.
Are they feeding back there already? How y'all doing? All right? Looks good, huh? Ah, c'est bon.
With a shade like I got, if you don't win.
That's no dick.
There is set to tell you.
It's gonna be 8 o'clock.
So sorry for making you sit there. That didn't go well. There is my brother. So to tell you sorry you couldn't make it.
But that's all right. We're gonna tell them to go and go. How y'all doing? Looking good. Is that the old timer? Hey.
You're going to where they're doing the cooking, huh?
I'm gonna come this way so I can shake hands with everybody.
Hey, how you doing? Right here, Vanya.
We here.
What about the little boy?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little
Oh,
better.
the little boy. My mama's,
Très comme un gros son de la plante de Paros, c'est la plus belle cour. Hein, je dis ça, mais je dis bon, un gros son à Chabert là. Tout le monde pourrait voir ça, first class. Hein? Hein? How y'all doing? I'm trying to hit the front of the lawn so I can come back. And I saw Ines put a sign in his yard.
Oh, yeah.
On his fence, right? Hey, Beth, qu'est-ce que ça dit? Comment ça va?
OK.
Voilà, commence pas de la ligne. Non, pas pour mourir, pour dire bonjour au monde. Pour tout le monde comme ça. Tu n'as pas moqué personne.
Après qu'on va être
You don't want to go?
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, but wait. Now, that's Galliana. That's cut off and
I
Galliana
know
now.
all that,
Then we're going to
but
make
I'm disappointed. Oh, I have a grudge. Another word.
a grudge against me.
Listen, no, against the one that got that in there. We could have had a place at the annex. Okay, I talked with Jeff. He said, you didn't talk with your parish council, but we don't have no more parish councilor. Ranier Carbone, he stood the coup, he left.
All right. So we're going to do that later. If y'all want a separate one, that's fine with me.
Oh, yeah.
Ça, moi, j'ai fait fun comme ça
Oh,
t'arrangeait.
no,
I funded cut off Galliana and Colin Meta and
After
La
the
Road.
charrette
Now,
was capote,
if they
you
want
know,
to change it, if not change it, want to build another one, we'll do it.
if ever they have some money, you know, but I know now it's
Oh, we
not
can
the
always
time.
find some money.
and then never have money. Hot tea egg.
How you doing? If it can be done, let it get, we'll do
I
it.
don't have a grudge against you, but I have a big grudge against that we were. And believe you me, every penny they're gonna have there is gonna have to go in there. And at the annex, we could have had the building
They
because
didn't want to give us a place. Whoever told we could get an annex is not true.
well, the
We had to
lead.
pay $1,200 a month to stay where we were.
Duffy told me
But
that.
Duffy, c'est moi Duffy, pas maintenant. Mais land extra, you couldn't have a big enough place for them.
That's what
And,
somebody told me.
and their Mars was charging $1,200 a month.
But let me tell you something. The health clinic is supposed to leave too from there. The health clinic.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I know a lot.
But then when I get, that's good.
Hey, va con la musica, la musica.
That's good. That's it. Hey, how y'all doing?
Every time I see Edwards on TV, I remember him saying, "I never taught your catechism right." I did, huh?
Une question pour te demander un message. Là, il le dit, là, il le dit. Il dit qu'ils sont là là-bas, d'accord.
Ouais.
Ok, tu dis hello, il ne peut pas venir.
Il a qu'il a pas venu.
Mais il ne peut pas venir pour qu'il voit quelque chose. Il a business, il faut qu'il voit quelque part. Et là, il n'a pas de deuil, là. Il n'a pas beaucoup plus de gens à deuil pour mourir.
On l'apprécie de ça, c'est le beau réel qui fait ça.
On a beau, là, il ne faut pas que le vêtement pour eux.
Mais je connais, mais.
Si un beau péché pour le bon, c'est différent, mais pour un bon, on a ça. On a 200. Habitué de la paix au corps arrivé, si on ne pas, me paye un petit sac de dans la maison. Avec ma paix, et là, il n'y a plus de ça. Assez à travailler, il y a beaucoup de faire, là. Ok, donc.
Il y a du monde ici, t'as qui c'est à faire, ici?
Hey, ça va tout, j'ai rendu ton bouton, là, tu l'as fait. Donc.
If everybody doesn't have in business, the election's over.
If everybody, you get everybody that you got it made, huh? Now you got it made.
The election's over, that's it. Hey, partner, every time I sign, yeah. I want to be sure. That looks so good. I want to get everybody before I get to the back. We're almost there. Hey, mais vous dire bonjour à tout le monde. Ça le microphone et tout, tu m'as dit pas.
Il a des vertèbres, il ne peut pas qu'il passe ses pantalons.
J'ai des bretelles avec un corps, ça m'a mis un mic. Oh. T'as préparé le microphone? Yeah. How y'all making out? I know that, but I want to tell everybody, hi, how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm not taking too much room. You notice how much weight I lost?
No.
The election's over, boys. I want to tell you, after the day, the election's over, right? The election is over after the day. Huh? Yeah, the election's over after the day.
You don't need to.
Yeah, we don't need.
Holding up all right through all this?
Yeah, these
Kind of a strain, huh?
I got a little trouble with my throat, but I'll be all right.
It was great to see all these people here.
That's the best thing. Made my day beautiful. That's some people, huh?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Let me walk to the car and tell everybody hello. I'm trying to double up. I'm trying to catch both sides. How y'all doing? The election's over. We're going to tear them up. We're going to tear them up. Need your help. We need your help.
Got it.
We need your help. How y'all doing, man? Yeah. Et vous, Clément? On peut travailler? Today. Let me see if I can make my way to the cross.
Là, tu le 24.
From there. How y'all doing? Hey!
Leonard, one time I went to Charities out there to give some blood. It was 5 of them, and we had an appointment and all, and you know they refused us.
If I'd have seen you half drunk, I'd have refused you. Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Where was it for the...
Well, we had a friend of mine that his wife was in the hospital.
Hello, man.
And we went to give blood and all.
When y'all want to do that, y'all want to do it again? I'll arrange it. So y'all... Well,
yeah.
Now they set up good. Now they got everything, got 3 clinics.
But you don't do things like...
Hey, Shaq.
Leonard, you don't do things like that for a big hospital like that. And we had an appointment. It was 5 of us.
Who messed up?
We had an appointment and all. It was on a Friday evening.
He's come mess up. I want to go get him.
How to do?
Tell me who made the appointment. They're not supposed to do that. We're going to do it. Hey, call me next time.
Okay.
I'd like to do that. I'll go with y'all, Gibson.
Yeah.
I got enough to give.
I know. But that you don't do something even though it's on the weekend. That's what their job is for.
We'll do it, I promise you. I'm glad you told me that.
All right.
Come here and give your cousin a kiss.
I was wondering if I could see you someplace. We stopped last Sunday to see, but you weren't home.
They're bon with your bon relatives, huh?
Hey, man, how you doing, Chad?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, pretty good.
You did all right?
You know? We stopped to see you last Sunday. We went to Homer, but you went home.
Home? I had a big rally in Montague last night.
No, not last Sunday. You did not.
Last Sunday?
Yes, that was Chess. No.
I don't know where I was Sunday. Sunday I must have had a function.
When you gonna start that next hospital?
Yeah, I got 400,000. I got to show you the paper.
Let's go, man.
Let's talk seriously. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Oh,
Let me
come
shake
on.
hands with you. I'm doing better. All I got to realize, I can't. I'm on tape right now. But I'm doing fine.
No, we worry about you, you know.
I appreciate that, but I'm all right. I don't know how I'm going to be able to talk with all them people like
Hey, ayun tong kaya itong fun pen.
J'ai pas de deux.
Walk with my pencil. Oh, so excited. Como pretende, creo yo, del papier, de ayuto creo yo.
Did you get it back?
Oh, that's okay.
Don't worry about that.
I took it all.
He wants to complain.
Leonard, I want to thank you for what you did last year for my son. I'm Johnson's mom. And I appreciate it. So it was a year ago this month.
Anytime that I'm available, baby.
How you doing, man?
That's what you get for fun.
We appreciated that so much.
I wish I could pull your lever 100 times. I'd vote 100 times for you.
Thank you.
And without you, we would have never made it.
Il a dit ça sur le téléphone. Il a dit ça à une femme sur le téléphone.
We gotta keep him, baby. We gotta keep him. They're trying to cash up. How you doing? L'élection est finie. L'élection's over. Tout le monde. Hey, l'élection's over. Somebody said. Hey, if I'd be running against me,
Right there.
hey, huh? Oh. How y'all doing? Hey, Pod. How y'all doing? Hi, good to see y'all. What's up? Hey, Tilonayla.
You're a good man, Mr. Chabert.
Thank you very much.
I do that.
Feels so good to come back home, Krog.
There you go.
Feels good to come back home.
You better believe it.
Feels good. You know, you feel so good, huh? Hey, I tell you what, if I'd be running against Leonard Chabert, I think I'd quit today. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, no,
When you come to me, I say
Oh, you're gonna have your share of the vote in each parish. Ça, c'est bien nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Hey, la grand-mère Perry.
Yes, I did. Comment la sauté? Son petit gris d'après Campino,
C'est sa vieille grand-mère qui fait son camping, house to house.
Il a pris hustle.
Oui, il a fait travailler à Normandie.
That's all right, don't worry about that. I got 3 more of them.
Fais-toi un mouvement, tu ressembles à un maudit prêtre.
Hein?
Fais-toi un mouvement, tu ressembles à un prêtre.
Frijolido, hein?
On t'a voyons beau.
T'as pas frijolido.
T'a voyons beau.
Hey, quand t'as voté ou pas?
Hey, grap d'ici.
Non, on a venu manger ton manger.
Hey, grap d'ici.
Hey, I don't probably the money said they don't do that way. He tell you that way.
Silencio por tres.
Oh, yeah.
That's a sign language. You know what that means, sign language?
Hein?
It's my friend.
Hein? Acabé? Silencio por tres.
John m'a dit te dire hello.
Okay.
John.
Oh, hey, we're coming Wednesday.
Where is it?
Mercredi à midi, c'est
He'll
Charles.
be there. He'll be there.
Hey, Charles, how you doing? How's everything going? Hello. I love that outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Get over here, don't kiss my wife. She might want you to kiss her twice. Me and Pie here together.
Wait, but where y'all still at?
We've been looking for you.
Where y'all at?
We just walk around looking.
Comment ça t'est, Vietnam? How you doing?
Okay.
You doing all right? What's your boy? Where's your boy?
They died.
Oh, man.
They died in the hospital.
At our hospital? What are they talking? Must have been in
And this is from him and me. Thank you. We'll never forget you, baby. Believe me.
So you all right?
More mother than doing.
It's all right. Huh? I think the election's over.
Huh?
I think the election's over.
Oh, you got it.
Hey,
All over but the crime.
if the opposition passes here and there, I hope they don't commit suicide.
Let me put it that way. We got some wood we can make.
Chabert.
Every time I get ready to lose weight, I gain it again.
That's right. Tell him, Leonard. That's where I stand.
Lord, another.
I'm Tank Bird's mother. This is my husband, Ellie. I talked to you on the phone.
Good, you doing all right? Everything's all right? Everything's good shape. This is pleasant, huh? Isn't this wonderful?
Oh, that's so many people.
Oh, y'all gonna listen to my talk? I don't think y'all gonna be able to hear me.
Oh, yeah, we're going to shut the people down.
down.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
David, while I'm here, get somebody to test that mic, see if I can talk into the mic.
Y'all was coming in good just now.
Oh, yeah, over here?
Yeah.
You can hear?
Egg?
How you doing, Dad?
All right, and you?
I'm doing fine.
That's great. That's great.
Everything in good shape?
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to
Trying to
Saturday.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Trying to keep it up.
Oh yeah, right.
That's
That's
yours?
Yeah.
Hello, Chef.
Hi, Mr. Chabert. You recognize me, huh?
Yeah,
You're all right. There you go, huh?
Wendell was with me
Wendell?
this week. He was with us. He left you.
Yeah, right.
He was with me this week at the dedication.
Oh, mais that's
Veux pas attendre que j'ai... Hello, Chef.
Il veut pas rien attendre. Je vais te dire.
Talk to me now.
Il y a 4 ans qu'il m'a promis quelque chose et je ne l'ai pas eu encore.
Dis-moi
Si
pas
vous voulez pas avoir la journée finie, là,
Qu'est-ce que c'est que t'es promis?
un cap.
Ah, música, me va a tener que...
A tiré el cap de ese año.
Va voter pour le Brady, plutôt. Ah, il est tout près de check ça, il croit que c'est vrai ou est-ce qu'il y a?
Taking that in writing.
If I...
I'm going to go get it. Hey, I need a question from
Il y a 4 ans qu'il m'a promis un.
You're doing better. I gotta go in the hospital after.
No joke, honest?
I'm planning to...
Il y a 4 ans qu'il m'a promis un cap. S'il n'est pas aujourd'hui, là, on va voter pour le Brady.
Wait a minute, hey. Now you don't hear good.
It's not clear.
No, that's it. It's not clear. It's not clear. Talk.
Darryl Malson, telephone call in the kitchen. Darryl Malson. Is that loud enough?
Darren Mellison.
It's just a blur. It's a blur. It's a blur. Stop when I had it, and he wouldn't come.
I'll go get it. You still have it?
Yeah,
I'll go get it. I go once in a while.
So why don't you come see me? Hey, well, I'm glad to see
Yeah,
you.
well, goddamn
I
right.
wanna see- I
I
wanna-
hope you are. What the shit ever happened in this goddamn leather?
Wait, I'm on tape. The tape already. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
Look.
But we all right this time. The family was involved in a deal with this, so we couldn't finish. It wasn't me. But it's done now. It's done.
How about this time?
You got it. Because I promised you. Hey, keep passing over your camera.
You got a
You
promise.
everything.
Got a promise. I got 9
Oh,
votes. I promise you.
I know, I appreciate that. Mais l'autre fois, the family was involved in a legality with this. It wasn't me.
Okay.
They said,
Okay.
couldn't do that.
So I'm going to call you
But
back.
everything's all right now.
Bernard,
Was
and
that
about my
yesterday?
wife with the
Dinner
MS, and,
Hey, cousin.
and I want to know if a number I could reach you to get my wife into this program, whatever. She had, because we tried to get insurance for her, and no one wanted to
Call the
accept.
office. Call my office tomorrow. 3358. It's listed.
Okay.
The Chabert. 594-3358.
Okay.
And we're going to take care of it.
All right. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
How you doing, guys?
Hey, cuz.
How you skinny, so skinny.
Y'all doing all right?
How does it sound in the back?
You have a hard time hearing? Y'all can hear?
I can hear.
It's not clear?
I think so.
I want him to set up my sound system. Huh? Yeah. Monday. Just giving information. If I'm not there tomorrow, get the girl to get all the information. We can handle it from there. I don't have to be there. If I, because for the next 6 days, I'm going to be moving.
You're going to have to. Huh? But I keep moving.
With this, the election's over.
Hey. Et pas ici. Il a le bout là-bas.
Ah, tu crées derrière là-bas.
Puis tu crois qu'à la partie du galion.
I didn't want to make it. Hey, c'est pas, tu vas monter normal.
Tu crois qu'à la partie du galion pour nous te voir ici?
Je suis joli, hein? Bien grave, bien
Pareil comme ton cousin. Pareil comme
Même moi. Même moi.
I look like hell, skin as a rail, huh? I mean, can you imagine me weighing 115 pounds?
No way.
C'est normal. C'est pas mieux.
Mais Clarence aussi gros, il est plus gros que toi.
Voilà, là.
But it's 15 us out of the pass.
Hey, tu l'aimes
fish and he's leaving.
Tu
He
l'aimes
left.
toujours? Hey,
He's not going to get all 5,800
if you think this is bad, his Brady Indian coming kind of Chabert son there tomorrow.
Allez voir. La police de forme là.
Oh, ouais, qui s'est dit? Ça.
Tu nous invitais, on les
Ouais,
met,
mais
c'est
bon,
bien
mais
bon. C'est bon.
Hey, tu vois,
Tout est bon.
va t'amener, t'as pris mon rire.
Ah ouais, fini, bro. C'était tout bon.
Tu crois qu'il y avait bon hashtag?
Ah oui.
Oh yeah.
Ouais.
Think I should talk now? You're not leaving. Are you leaving? Are you leaving? And they're gone. Don't hold up the line. Hi. Hello there. Good to see you.
Oh, Senator.
Hey, Sha. How y'all doing? Comment ça vient? Tu es all right?
Oh, damn it, apprendre.
Tu es joli, hein?
Regarde-nous ta
Tu es mignon, tu crois que je suis mignon?
Aussi vaillant que moi.
Hey, tu pourrais pas. How would I look at 115 pounds? I look bad, right? I would look sick.
Qu'est-ce que le date a travaillé de l'autre jour, ça ressemble, hein?
No.
Ça n'a pas travaillé, Leonard.
Good.
Oh, Ham, les femelles. Les femelles contrôlent 3/4 des hommes.
Écoute-toi, ta femme est venue.
Yeah.
She's there.
Good. You all right? T'es mentally all right?
Elle est plus smart que ça.
Vous l'embrassez qui?
Ta femme, on peut l'embrasser?
C'est mieux que moi, on embrasse 1500 femmes que...
Ouais, mais il faut qu'il l'emmène à elle. Faut qu'il l'emmène à
Oh
elle.
non, t'as pas le droit.
Pas le droit, il a coqué la
Ouais. T'aimes les femmes, mais don't come cut in my territory, là, OK?
Oh, toi, t'es un seul qui n'a rien. Look at you. Looks good. Hey, partner. You this thing, it just look good. It looks so
After the
good.
election, I want to go talk to you. Okay?
You got it. After the election.
Et that before.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna kiss my knife. Where's tattoo? Where's
Man,
tattoo?
he's sitting over there.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah,
I wanna...
he's there. Right there.
Somebody else.
Do you recognize?
Il y a les Charomi. Ah, il y a les blanchard, mais avec les choses.
Hey, they please parler Charomi. Hey,
Leonard.
I can tell you, you have 3 votes. You voted absentee.
You did already?
Yeah, we'll be out of town. We'll be out of town, and we wanted to put our votes.
I would have made him. Hi,
Hi, babe. How you doing?
I'm Brenda Tubes.
Good to see you. That renew? I'll start.
If I jump the bigger line, hey. All right? I didn't.
It's hard to get there.
I didn't go the bigger line.
Hey, keep going là-bas.
I think it's going. I know what to do.
I thought y'all were getting ready to cross the picket line. Toi et
I don't know. Pas.
comment on va maintenant?
Fox.
Fox.
Que pas pour Fox. I don't know.
Oh, I talked to him. I said, man, don't do that to me, Fox. Not in the family.
Oh, no.
In the family.
Sure, I will never do it.
Oh, you never do. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Huh? You're looking good. Et vous, le gars du France, ils ont emmené
ouais.
Ils sont là quelque
Anytime I called you, I would respond right away.
That's right. Et que tu as fait mettre un boucle de homework, qui ne connaît pas rien d'ici, qui n'a pas fait rien ici, et qui ne se tracasse pas d'ici? I mean, you don't think those 3 guys give a damn about solid food?
No, I guess not.
Let me tell you something. The country club crowd that never votes for me out there, they still resent the fact that I came from La Fouche and took over political structure out there. They resent that.
They do.
That's right. They always call me Moody Fouchon, and they say born and raised.
Hey,
Well, I got my votes out there. I've got 12, 13, 14,000 votes.
Oh, you got it? Don't worry about it. You got it made again.
But if I carry like I usually carry here, Katie bought the door, the election's over.
I just want to say that you got a good hospital over there in Homewood. They did a good job on my gallbladder, chef.
That's great.
I just wanted to say it on TV.
What you got?
Let's go up there. I want to talk to you.
Up there? I gotta go up there?
There's a few cars leaving, so we don't want no cars leaving. What you think?
But I don't want to miss this.
Okay,
song.
all right, go ahead then. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They want me to go talk, so I gotta go up there and see.
Yeah, give him hell, Leonard.
Yeah, I don't know. Come on,
I think he wasn't afraid. He
Yes,
told
I
me he
did.
thought you'd come and punch him out.
I didn't want to do him that because I didn't want to hurt the poor boy.
Time was coming.
He says he knew you were a good boxer in the service.
He always used to play dirty. He was a tremendous athlete. He could do anything. Huh? Now, how would I look weighing 115 pounds? Thank you. Hey.
Turn around over here.
Hey, man. Quesadilla.
Good.
You all right? Everyone, Thibaut, c'est l'audio, c'est le capitaine des corps.
Eric? Yeah, il est
Ouais,
à la
elle,
maison hier.
il a venu courir puis de la grotter et tout.
Non, là, c'est parti, là. Il est parti
Vous laissez
travailler.
gone?
Il est parti lundi.
Leonard
Moi, je
Chabert.
sens Eric, là.
Leonard Chabert. You're on tape now. What would you say?
I want 3 good reasons why I should vote for you.
So I'm the best candidate, and I think you're very gorgeous, and
Oh,
you put it,
thank
and you look like you got a good mind, and you.
I do
and
have a
know
good mind.
Anybody that's pretty like you, that's got a good mind like you, bound to vote for the best.
All right. I just wanted to know. I planned that since last night. I said I have to ask him. I have to ask him 3 good reasons why I should vote for him because I was still undecided.
Plus, I'm a hometown boy.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Now
I'm a
that's
hometown
4.
girl too.
That's 4.
Take care.
Thank you. Hey, did that make up your mind? Is that good enough?
Il a été opéré là, dans le home, là-bas, à l'Union American Center. On a été bien satisfaits. Et là,
I saw this hand.
ouais. Et là,
Look good in there.
il dit que...
I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna get it fixed. How y'all doing? I'm trying. Hello, Father.
So shake hand with the man.
Give him 5.
Don't want to shake hands with that man.
No,
They
give him
he does for the politician. I got it. Laila. So we're going to parler. I got to move. How y'all doing? All right? Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
How y'all doing? I'm trying to move a little fast so I can. Lo Iman, qui s'est dit, comment la santé? All right?
Et toi?
Daddy's car, that look better. On your daddy's car, on the window. Back window, say, Mr. Chabert, hi y'all, doing okay? I gotta get up there and say a few words. Oh. What's that, bro? Ça dit bon. Ça fait près d'un peu de truc. I don't know if they can hear me.
No, they gonna make it.
How y'all doing?
Meet again today.
If I'd have been her, you played with a leg, I'd have thrown it on you too. I got a picture of you in football. As usual. And cut off.
Man, who? Yeah.
And that's ugly. Don't say that.
No, I'm just kidding. You know that.
I do look bad, but I got to lose after the election. But I can't 50 pounds. I'm 54 years old. I'm 54 years old.
This is my son, Marty.
T'as dit OK? C'est vrai que je vais parler, je ne veux pas parler avec tout le monde du monde. Come ça va? How y'all doing? But il faudrait que ça lève 4 péchés, mais différentes plantes. Tu passes pas d'être dans le passageway. Hello, my friend. Right, car. Oh, yeah. How you doing? Mais oui, il est. Ça doit passer. He's trying to break the line.
Yeah.
CJ, ça doit passer.
Il t'a pris one. Voici
I want to make the rap before I get up there.
Oh, mais ouais, pour dire, on dit ça, je sais pas où est-ce que l'année, tu...
Mais oui, il est. C'est un fac, là, hein? This is a fac.
Hey, we have any food left by the time we get to the end?
Oh, they got plenty. Oh, they got gratin.
That's what I want.
Hog-head cheese. They got everything you
I
want.
got rinse it for my daughter. She couldn't make it. So she said, bring me some.
I think if they pass away, they're going to quit this guy. Oh. I bet. Did you think if they...
You got all this brick, all this brick.
Can everyone hear? Can y'all hear in the back? Can you hear out here to the left? How about to the right by the servers? Marty, can you hear it? Please hold the noise down for a few seconds while we set this thing. We get the show on the road. You hear? Number one, we hope you enjoy yourselves and have a good time. Number two, we'd like and expect y'all to go to the polls next Saturday and vote. Cast your vote for Senator Chabert, please. In connection with what you're about to hear, I'd like to introduce the mayor of Lockport, Mr. Al Robichaud, who in turn will introduce Senator Chabert. After Senator Chabert speaks, we're going to ask each candidate who'd like to come up, keep it.
Our senator, before I recognize, let me say there is many of his accomplishments I can speak of. But there's one thing in mind that always I think about, and that is the South Louisiana Medical Center. If it wouldn't be for the South Louisiana Medical Center, many of us here today would not be here. Senator Chabert needs you more than ever. But remember, we need Senator Chabert. Let us give him a big welcome. Senator Leonard Chabert.
Thank you, Al. Can you hear me? Just give me attention a minute, please, so we can have, I promise I won't speak long. And I know it's hard with all the folks that we have, and thank God for all the folks that we have here. I'm glad you can make it today because we love you. And if the opposition would be passing by,
and would see this, if I'd go by my opponent's camp and I see such a crowd, I think I'd quit because this is great. You having trouble with the mic? What about you people way up there? Can you hear? What's this mean? Gonna be hard to control a crowd like that, I'll tell you. Let me tell you one thing. You need to elect someone that cares about the people. You need to elect someone who's not going to look back. You need to elect someone who has proven himself that he cares about his people. Not just a lot of baloney. You read an article about some of these guys, they don't really know what they're talking about. I saw a commercial the other day on TV, and I heard one on radio, and it really scares me. Now listen to this one. I want you to listen to this one real carefully. They're running a commercial right now in Dearborn Parish, and you may be getting it over here, that they want to make South Louisiana Medical Center a private hospital. That's what they're doing, and Leonard Chabert will never let him do that. They tried it before. They tried it last session. They tried it before the session. You remember when they wanted to close the hospital? You read about it? Did you see anybody step up? Anybody step up and say, we're not going to let them close the hospital? No, they sat back and said, do what you've got to do. But Leonard Chabert stood up and said, you close this hospital over my dead body, and we got the funding for it, and it hasn't closed, it will not close, and we're going to keep it open all the way. Do you realize how many people that we've helped? Just last year alone, 152,000 outpatient visits, clinical. I'm not talking about a person who was admitted to the hospital. I'm talking about a family, a person, an individual that saw a doctor. And they want to make this a private hospital. Let me tell you what happens when you get to make it a private hospital. You make it a private hospital and you have to come up with that bread up front. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be the same thing as it was before. If you can't afford it, they send you to Charity Hospital in York. That's what they want to do to you. But it's not going to happen because we are not going to let them pull that on us because we're going to send Leonard Chabert back to Baton Rouge. They're talking about you crazy. My good friend T. John here, who endorsed me, by the way, for the concerned strippers and for himself and for the people. Leonard Chabert has helped the trawlers. He's helped the fishermen. But let me tell you one thing. You've got to have somebody in Baton Rouge that's going to defend you, that's going to help you. Let me tell you, strippers something else. And you fishermen. And you sports fishermen. And the commercial fishermen. Leonard Chabert is vice chairman of the Senate Natural Resource Committee. The most powerful natural resource committee in both houses that deals with all the shrimping, fishing, and the oil. When we go back in April, Leonard Chabert's going to be the chairman. The chairman, the top dog for you. Chabert has done since you've elected him. Read it. Look at it. And see if anybody's running against him, Republican or not, with a beard or not, with an escort or not that feeds bald fish with onions to people. Tell you one thing, they may be joking, they may be playing, they may got it, like Saint Marie said, they took the dollar. That's why they run against me. Saint Marie. I remember when I was a youngster, Eddie Saint Marie, them used to campaign. That's right. Old Blue Chabert and them, I remember they were campaigning by the NX on the back end of the truck. And every time he would jump up there, he said, I'm telling you what they did. He used to hate the Peltiers. He said, the Peltiers come, I'm not talking about this election, but he says, they took the dollar. Well, I want to tell you one thing. They got 3 in that race that took the dollar to beat your man from... And we've got something that they don't have. We have something that they don't have. Not only the record, not only the experience, but Leonard Chabert was born and raised right here in Ward 10 and cut off Saint Lafourche. And Leonard Chabert moved to Terrebonne Parish and raised his family in Terrebonne on Little Collier and proud of it. So Leonard Chabert has 2 hometowns, 2 parishes, and I'll tell you one thing. Maybe that country club crowd out there, maybe some of them rich boys, but will not support me in Homer, but I want to tell you one thing. They got more average good people in Terrebonne Parish than they've got out there smoking that stuff and everything. But Leonard Chabert's going to get reelected. The polls indicated, and I need your help. Look at the record. There's a guy going around here saying we want to bring a tuna plant to Terrebonne Parish, Chabert killed it. That's a lie. There was never a tuna plant to come to the parish. A tuna plant is when you can walk in there, chop up a fish, pack it, put it in a can. That's baloney. But that's what the program was. The boats that put 122 people to work on their boats in Florida, come down here, and they were going to open a tuna shed. T'as compris? A shed. The tuna fishing, there's no processing. They take it off the boat, they got it on ice, they come here like we do with shrimp, throw it on a truck. That's what they had. Their own recommendations. That was shed 122 on their boats that we would buy, build, and pay for, and 5 on trucks. That's 187. That's far from 2, 3 seafood dealers. And you know what? They killed it in the House of Representatives. Because Anim, Terrebonne, Lafourche, and Grand Isle Leonard, that's the only people who can make the loan. If you want seafood, you want to build a boat. If you want seafood, you want to process. If you were from Terrebonne, Lafourche, and Grand Isle, you could use the money. Otherwise, you couldn't, and they killed it. You know why they killed it? Because they want these people from Florida to come in here and get our money. There ain't no way. That's why Chabert voted against it. I'll tell you, it's in Baton Rouge tomorrow. They will not serve on the Senate Finance Committee. They will not serve on the Governmental Affairs Committee. They're not going to be on Natural Resources. If they are, they're not going to be chairman or vice chairman. So they don't have that power. And they're not going to be in line as the top contender to be President Pro Tem of the Senate, which is the second top man in the Senate. I want to thank you personally for coming here. Coming back home and seeing so many of my friends makes me feel like Leonard J. The sacrifices are great. Leonard J. They'll criticize you. Leonard J. Very few thank yous, but it's worth it for you because I love you and I'm going to represent you like you should be represented. There's a little article in the paper that this guy's running with a beard. I forgot his name. That's right, Tattoo. It ain't Bob. And look at the record. All I'm asking you is to look at the record. N'oubliez pas une affaire. Quittez-moi vous dire quelque chose. Ces autres boucles qui ne viennent pas d'ici, ces autres boucles, ces gros chiens, un qui était pour le il n'a pas fait la fiaque. Comme il était là, il a retard, il dit, vous avez une chose pour choisir. Ouais, ça choisit 3 fois. Ça a été un sénateur, ça l'a battu quand il est présenteur, et ce coup-ci, ça va le battre encore. Lui, il a retard et il est républicain. Plus, il est républicain. Un autre qui est là-bas avec une grande barbe, lui, il a parti. Écoutez, on va vous dire la vérité, ça c'est pas, c'est la vérité. 3 ans. Il n'a pas revenu back de sa maison voir sa papa et sa maman. 3 ans, il restait à Baton Rouge. il ne voulait pas courir, il a dû demander pour un job et tout. Là, comme hier, Saint m'avait dit, ça lui a donné la pièce. Il a pris la pièce pour courir contre Chabert, et il a pris la pièce, il va empocher la pièce, et il va se faire tailler le pétard comme on va le battre. Là, il y a un autre bourg, il est républicain, il est tombé au vert. C'est beau quand même la couleur verte, c'est que les deux sont au vert. Là, il y a un autre qui paye au crop, et haut comme ça. Il a eu un job au bâton rouge. Il restait 3 ans et quelque chose. Et là, il veut revenir pas et courir. On va vous dire quelque chose. Ça veut fermer l'hôpital. Ça veut faire l'hôpital un hôpital privé. Ça ne se racasse pas du pauvre monde. Ça ne se racasse pas des pêcheurs et du monde qui après battre pour faire une vie. On a eu un hard time, ils ont dit c'est. 3/4 du monde dépendait sur la fête d'huile. Ça ne tombe pas. Ce n'est pas juste les autres. Texas, ça ne tombe pas. Oklahoma, ça ne tombe pas. Tous les États qui avaient de l'huile, on a prévenu. On a prévenu. Le bon Dieu veut, quand rien arrive, comme on dirait bac à bâton rouge, on va être le chairman du Natural Resource Committee qui voit tous les lois qui se passent et qui propose pour la fête d'huile et la fête du chevrette et la fête de pêcher pour sport et commercial. Ça, c'est la position Agora, je suis deuxième à ça. L'autre affaire, je suis deuxième, je suis le numéro 1 contender pour être le deuxième homme dans le Sénat, qui est le pro-tem. On a une chance d'être ça. C'est pas juste pour l'année de Chabert, 54 ans, il y a 16 ans que je suis là-bas, il y a 28 ans que j'ai été électé l'office depuis juge de paix. Take over, comme ça veut, comme ça placé il y a 16 ans, on va être au tracas, mais quittez-moi vous dire quelque chose. Si vous autres votent, et vous autres votent en masse, samedi le 24, numéro 78, Chabert, vous trouvez quelqu'un à Batero qui va être pareil comme vous autres faites là. Merci. Let me say again, thank you very much. I appreciate this wonderful son. It's done while he's getting Baton Rouge. Tell him. Talk to him. Get him to vote. You need to get the vote out. We need a heavy vote. We need a heavy turnout here in Ward 10, in LaFousse, and Dearborn Parish. Let's re-elect Leonard Chabert, let me tell you. And bring on. God bless you and I love you.
Couple of announcements.
why you did that.
I'm running from here right now too. When it turn out to be.
You gotta work together.
Well, you let him use his expertise as far as how to run this spot. Your knowledge of in politics of what's better for the particular area and the people that you represent. No one can do that better than the candidate. Now, you candidate, a guy has no experience. A guy that's coming in has to rely totally, on his PR people.
Sure, because he's got no background, yeah.
And what he needs to do is find a PR person that has worked with people in his particular area that he knows where he's running.
So this is the first one of these rallies you've had?
No. Every time I run, 4 years ago I had. You mean you're talking about when you do run?
Well, we're curious about this rally. I mean, just tell us about it. What was it like?
This rally. Well, let me tell you.
Why'd you have this rally?
Why'd I have this rally? Because I wanted to have a rally. I love rallies. No, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's making fun of me.
Was this a good rally?
It's a beautiful rally. You will not see a crowd like this. What's the matter? What's the matter? I got something like that? Am I all right?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Just start again with it's a beautiful rally.
It is a beautiful rally. Let me tell you what we're playing. First of all, down here, it's traditionally during the wintertime, you kill hogs. You have what you call a boucherie. Okay, well, most of these guys have a rally like we had last night. You cook jambalaya and shrimp and different things, a regular supper. You probably bring in, like we did last night, close to 1,000 people in a small community like Montague. But we wanted to do something different. We wanted to do something, let's do something different as far as on the political scene. So we said we're gonna make a big boucherie. Invite everybody and their families to come have an afternoon with us and hope we have good weather. This is my hometown, born and raised here. Of course, my other hometown is Chauvin, where I've been there 34 years. After I got married, I moved to Chauvin, which is Terrebonne Parish. But anyhow, so this is the kind of function you put together where you bring a mass of people, a mass of humanity. And like you saw, no one puts this kind of rally on, even if you'd have even with the big boys coming in, like the governors and what have you, you won't draw this much. This is showing local support for young, their hometown boy. I'm their native son, been in politics some 28 years. When I moved to Terrebonne Parish, I got elected. I was a coach and a teacher, and I got out of teaching, and I got in politics. Got elected for JP. I didn't want to get in politics. Then got elected to school board member, then representative. Then I got a chance to run and represent both parishes, which were my 2 parishes. And I went for the Senate. And it's just that they feel part of that. See, I don't know if you noticed it here, but it's not like politicking in the area people don't know you. This is more of coming back home. Hey, we're glad to see you. We're part of you. We love you. It's not a deal, well, hey, Leonard, what are you going to do for me? It's not like that. Like if I run in an area of Houma, say like the Broadmoor, Lisa Park, and everything, you've got to, here's what I want to do, here's what I stand for, bam, bam, and all. Over here, they're so glad to see you. You part of them. And you can feel it if you're a candidate. It's like coming back home. It's not hey, I'm running for office, I need your help, and blah, blah, blah. And that's the feeling you get over here. And I told them that the other day. Now, we had about, say, maybe 100 people involved in cooking and cutting up the hog and they've been working on this thing for about 5 days now. I mean, the cooking part. They made the hog head cheese, they cooked the cracklings, they did all this stuff. And then this morning, they finished cooking the fine stuff like the fricassee, which is the stew and the rice and all that. You got a bunch of people working. It's all volunteers. Man, they love it. It's like the olden days when they say, okay, we're gonna. In the olden days, what started this tradition was, when I look, David Young, his barn burned down. Sunday or Saturday, we're gonna go help David. Everybody in the community would go. You might have 10 or 20 families. The wives would bring cakes. They'd kill a big hog because everybody grew their own. The hogs, the cattle, had their own milk and grew their own food. So they'd kill a hog and they'd do all this stuff while they were there, and then they'd work on this and then like a big celebration. They didn't need to be rich, they were rich. They were rich in culture, in tradition. And to me, it'll never leave this area. And that's the part that I belong to. People die hard with you. They love you, they'll stick with you, they'll support you, they'll fight for you, but you can't deceive them.
you know. And if they don't last long down here, if you're a deceitful person.
We're driving around over here, and every lawn has got 10, 15 signs for different candidates. Never seen anything like that one.
That's courtesy. The other ones, that you very few signs, you sort of had some of my opposition there. Okay, the ones that had my signs were Chabert. Most of the ones that had the sheriff's sign, whatever. Some people will not turn a person down as courtesy. You know, like say, well, you're running for a police jury, and I'm running for sheriff, or I'm running for the Senate, he's running for the House, and you go to a guy's house with a lot of courtesy, they'll say, that doesn't mean they will vote for you. Except the ones, a lot of people say, well, I've only put one sign. I just had a man just a while ago. What's a big sign is, this guy never puts a sign. 4x8. And he wants to write me, he told me, I want his sign, I want it in my yard.
But people are very interested in politics around here?
They love it. They love politics. You have probably the best turnout of anywhere in the state of Louisiana. In the country areas of Terrebonne and Lafourche Parish. So like where I'm living now, my hometown, we'll vote 80%. But a good election anywhere else is a good 70% turnout, is a good, in some cases 60, 65. We'll turn 80%. This election we're trying to turn 90, but we work all over.
What is it about politics in Louisiana just brings people out that gets them excited?
They love that state, they love that people, and they love people who stand up for them. You know, that goes way back. They've been kicked around. A lot of our folks in South Louisiana have been kicked around, you know, especially the Cajun people, you know, from Nova Scotia and everything else. But I'm saying that traditionally a person who's had a rough time in life will appreciate what he has, be it a friend, you know, a public official, whatever. He appreciates that. I guess that's what gives them the go. They play hard, they you know, they live hard.
It seems to be kind of like almost like an old-fashioned kind of politics down here. Do you think
I tell you what, you've seen something that's terrific. I mean, I was amazed at the people that we drew today, which means that the support is so strong now that if I'd have been one of the candidates, I'd have got out of the race. Somebody, if my opposition would have had that kind of crowd, I think I'd have said bye. No, just kidding. But that's a heck of a crowd.
But I mean, you know, it's just the kind of stump politics you were talking about before.
Well, that's what this is. This is stump. You know, rally type people, casual. You know, no white shirt with a red tie, and you know, and glasses and watches and all this stuff. You know, jewelry. And all. Hey, man, we big time. This is big time, but it's people big time. Too many elected officials, too many politicians today. Too many of them on an ego trip, prestige and power trip. You understand? You got to be on a people trip. And if you're on a people trip, they're going to believe it, they're going to love you for it. And you're going to win. You're going to win. I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to win this election.
Do you think politics is unique in Louisiana?
Sure is.
What's unique about it?
In my sense, well, I was just telling you about how close the people get to that elected official, how they take part. Now, I don't know how they play them. Jefferson Parish and Orleans would be a different type of politics. But I'm talking about South Louisiana, I'm talking about Cajun politics, I'm talking about our type of politics. I'm talking about the people that I represent. You know, and then of course I represent all of Louisiana when I go to Baton Rouge as one of the 39 senators that represents the whole state. Everybody comes up there as indicative of the people that they represent. You see this guy wearing, you know, you see the very conservative dress, you know, I'm talking about the suit wear, and they speak like the city boys. They represent came from the city. You know, you take these country Cajuns like we are, like in Acadiana, Lafayette, and Generette, and all these boys. They represent their people, and they're just like them. And I want to be like my people. I don't want to be a notch ahead of them, above them. I want to be with them, and I have been. The day that changes, I don't want to serve, because it'll never change till they bury me.
You know, Louisiana's got a very colorful tradition in politics, very colorful reputation in the United States. Longs, Edwin Edwards. Is that deserved? Are we more colorful in that one?
We're colorful, but a lot of times we've had a misconception about Louisiana. The worst people that we have in Louisiana that are putting down Louisiana today are the guys like Lapi Stamo. Stamo opened his mouth, he said, I wouldn't come to Louisiana. Yet here's a guy that's supposed to represent business in Louisiana. Have you ever heard him make a positive statement about Louisiana? No, I wouldn't come to Louisiana now because the insurance is not right. I wouldn't come to Louisiana because of the politics. He's one of the biggest involved as far as politics in Louisiana is Mr. Steinman. He turns around.
They can get away with stuff in terms of how they behave and be more flamboyant. In another state, it might kill their political careers. You think that's true? People more forgiving here?
You mean in the, what manner you talk about behaving?
Behaving, they're just sort of things that they might step out on their watch, or they might have a drinking problem, or they might make jokes about their problem.
You would have to ask them that, because I'm a family man, I'm a married man, 34 years with the same woman. Some of them are not just running against me. 34 years with the same wife right here. I've got 5 kids, 12 grandkids. Family man, love my God, love my family, love my people. Some of you'd have to ask them a question about that.
I've seen some of our governors, okay? All through the past, look at Earl Law. Earl Law had a girlfriend. It's well known, but he still
That's
had
after you went. Well, I don't know. I wasn't there in those days. I was teaching your kids, the kids in school. I was a school teacher then.
Let's go back to the political culture of the state. What is it about Louisiana that's unique, and how is that uniqueness, come across in politics here? How is the state different?
You have no way, no state. You can go to New York, or you can go all the way to California. Okay, you can go anywhere you want to. You'll never find a state that has so much to offer to the people that lives in the state as we have in Louisiana. You've got the tops and natural resources. You got the shrimping industry. You got farming. You've got everything. You don't have that in other states. You had a rich state. What knocked us down is not, there are a lot of these people that are talking about Louisiana. Hey, we need to do this. Our kids are leaving school. That's a lot of baloney. Let me tell you something. I passed a bill last session, an amended appropriation bill. They're talking about education. 46% of our money, our total monies go to education. It's not being used right. Why? Because the people that are hollering, like in the border regions and
Okay, that's getting a little too involved for us. Okay, but I heard 2 things you said in your speech today. Okay, one was you brought stuff back to Lafourche Parish.
What did I bring?
You brought them a hospital, I believe.
Well, the South Louisiana Medical Center, which we brought in about $180 million since it's been built.
So I heard that, and I heard that,
We brought
that
this.
some of the people who didn't like you were like the country club said. Okay?
That's right.
Now, tell us about them. Just tell us
Well,
that
the
and
country
tell us
club, yeah, but I mean, I can't answer your question as is. You want me to finish on one? You want me to get one finished and then go to the other one? Because he's.
What do they see when they see? What do they talk to you about at these rallies?
I think the biggest thing is see me when I step up at the mic. They see one of them. They see themselves. And here's a guy born and raised. One of the boys raised as an orphan here. He's one of us. Look at him. He's gone all the way. He won't come up here and try to put something on us because he's one of us. He doesn't act different. He's the same little Leonard that I used to know, or my friend Leonard I went to school with, or Leonard that worked in a shrimp boat, or Leonard that worked his way through college with 4 kids. Or, he's the same guy. Went in the service when he was 17 years old. He's a Korean War veteran, combat veteran. That's 18 and 19 years old. That's the same one. But yet, look, he's up there. He's representing me. And I've got a charge to put somebody in Baton Rouge that's just like me. So that's what they're doing. That's the difference. That is the difference between a Republican candidate, one that wears a beard, and the other one that hasn't been here in 3 years.
Some people say Louisiana not only raises rice, and they not only raise rice, and they not only harvest shrimp, but they also raise politicians. That we have more politicians here than any other state in the United States. You're obviously a very successful one, but there are just more politics out there, just more people to get into politics. You think in other places?
I haven't been up to other places for that political system. About local and on the state level, and I'll tell you what. I received a letter this week. Now you listen to me well. From a department head, the head man of Sears Roebuck in Metairie, on Sears Station there, and I'll give you a copy if you want to see it. He criticized me and said he was ashamed of me. Senator, I'm ashamed of you for the show you put on, and so for not approving the Bork appointment. You embarrassed us, you embarrassed the President of the United States. And even though you put on such a show, that we still think whatever it is. But here's a top man in management for Sears Roebuck in New Orleans, Metairie, that writes me and tells me he's disappointed in what I did in the board hearing. Specifically Leonard Chabert. He doesn't know the difference between a state senator, which has studied.
If he wasn't governor, everybody's always talked about state politics in terms of Edwin Edwards. He's a man that you know well. You've worked with him, campaigned with him.
Right.
What is it about him that makes him the dominant political figure that he is?
He's a political. He has done probably more, and go down in history, the man who's done more for his people, all the way to grassroots level than anybody else. I served with him. I served with Dream. I taught Louisiana history, and not only is he colorful, you know, he'll produce for his people. He'll be criticized by some here, or he'll be criticized by some here, but he'll deliver to the poor. He'll deliver to the senior citizen. People tend to forget. You know, talking about a project for there. Don't you think this road needs to be blacked up as much as the building that overpass out there in Jefferson Parish? Don't you think this just as important as working people to get here? If something happens to that bridge out there, to get away in case of a hurricane that is for the guy in Jefferson Parish or Baton Rouge, standing up there and saying that's going to happen here. I think it's just as important. Don't you think that since we've been paying the severance tax and everything else coming from the oil, we paid up to 38% of the severance coming out of the Gulf of Mexico was drilled right here, paid, put in the coffers of Baton Rouge. And you know what the percentage we got back is so low, it's unbelievable, it's embarrassing. Certainly, I brought in over $500 million since I've been up there, of projects, hospitals, budgets, and what have you, road repairs, different things. There's a lot to be done, but it should have been done before Leonard.
Successful is delivering on things. What's it like to campaign with him?
With Edwin Edwards?
Yeah.
He's one of the best. He's one of the best because what he says he means. He's not. I've watched television debate, and I've been in Baton Rouge 16 years, and I've watched the goodies and the baddies come out there. I've watched smart people talk to us in committee, on the floor of the Senate, addressed by guys from Washington and national level and what have you. You understand what I'm saying? They're talking about hypothetical situations, but when you start putting those guys in a realistic situation, a real life situation in Louisiana, how can a guy say we're going to go balance your budget? How can a guy stand up there and say, we need to do this, bam, bam, to take care of Louisiana politics when they can't take care of that business in Washington? You're going to tell me you're going to balance my budget and you've got a $200 billion deficit? You're going to tell me you can come do something about the jobs over here when Louisiana stands to be zero, bottom of the totem pole, number 50 for jobs, from federal jobs that they're giving jobs away? Even Utah has more federal jobs than we have. Now, I'm not campaigning for governor. You understand? But I resent a guy saying, we need to change the incumbents. We need to do this, we need to do that. Show me what you've done. Show me your record. Look at the record. What have you brought to your area? Because that's the name of the game. What are you going to do for your area? What are you going to do for your people? Period. What you want to ask?
No, you can ask. Why did you first get interested in politics? Why do you get?
I really wasn't interested in politics. When I was a school teacher and a bunch of kids, taught them, was an assistant coach, and really loved my job. Never thought I could get in politics. Some of my friends, and Mr. Blanchard from Chauvin, said, we're going to run you for police jury. And I said, well, I don't want to run for police jury. They had an incumbent that had been there for 30, 40 years, nobody couldn't see it. You're going to be the man we're going to run. I said, no, because they were having their meetings in the morning and I would interfere with my schoolwork, with my kids. I can't do that. So we're just going to throw your name in the hat. We're going to run you for GP. I said, man, I don't want to run for anything. They threw my name in the hat and I whipped 3 or 4 or 5 guys, whatever it was. Incumbent been there for a long time. Because I was doing that after school and all that too, and got into it. And then got into it, and then I finally got out, went in business. And then we ran for the school board, and then I wanted to take care of my folks. And I saw how important it was for the people in our area, some of the poor people, okay, to take care of themselves, to take care of their needs. And I went. I said, one day I'm gonna do something about it. So I had my mama die in a charity hospital. My daddy died in a veterans hospital. If he wouldn't have been a veteran, he'd died in a charity hospital. I saw some of my best friends die with cancer. I saw some really hard things in our area. I said, well, we're going to do something about it. We will do something about it. Do the best. I'm going to dedicate.
The people that knock on the door?
Oh, no, she was just trying to, just people that need help come to my home.
Oh, I see. Okay, the thing I was going to ask is that no matter if he wins or loses, this will be Edwin's last election statewide. Okay, let's assume that he loses. Okay, this is a man who's dominated politics. Most of the people in the state have voted for him before. Why do you think so many people, even if it's not a majority, have turned against him now?
Why so many people?
Now, why have so many people turned against the governor now?
can't satisfy all the people all the time because of what you do. There's a saying that you know, I used to have a little poem or whatever, something that was said a long time ago, that is true to life, you know. The Lord am I to be famous, if so why? Because fame is but a vapor that can slowly disappear. Do you want me to be rich? Because riches will take wings. Am I to be popular? Because popularity comes by accident. For the people that cheer you today could very well curse you tomorrow. Therefore, Lord, I ask you one thing. Give me character and let me be me. And that's all you can ask out of life. And then the ones who love you after, they love you for you. They hate you, let them deal with their maker.
Why do you think you've been so successful then, without the specifics? Just, is it something about your character or something about the way you relate to people?
And like I said before, I'm one of the, like the people that I serve. I serve from the heart. If I see someone sick, if I see someone poor, not his shameful of no one. Everyone has to be himself, okay? And you cannot compare politics today, you know, as you did in those days because of the ethics. And, you know, today, if you scrutinize to the point where you can't, you know, you just can't do anything, or even if you try. In those days, it was Katie bar the door. He do what the heck he wanted to do. But he delivered for his people, and I guess people related to him because times were hard. During the Depression and everything, coming out of the Depression, times were tough. And he said, every man a king. He felt that why should everybody have the wealth in this country and have people starving in the United States of America? And this was the great land, and that was his theory, and he followed and so on. Of course, then other things happen in history, as you know, that sometimes the power gets to a man's head, and he does things, and I guess that could have been part of his downfall.
Still, in terms of generally, is that good for a politician to deliver those kinds of things to his people?
You've got to be indicative. You've got to be indicative of the people that you represent. What do they need? What can I do? I'm running, but I'm not running for myself, or I'm running for my people. So if I'm going to represent an area that has no bridges, that you got to paddle across a canal, or if you got to swim across a canal, they need a bridge. People in New Orleans, why are they so hepped up today that they don't want to pay the toll on the bridge when it was agreed to that they build a second bridge, and I was a member of the House then. Once you build a second bridge, we take it and put the tolls back on the bridge to help pay for it. Oh no, why are they so important? Why are they fighting so hard to say no? Because the people that they represent uses the bridge over the Mississippi, back and forth, to go to work and whatever, to shop in Orleans and all. So it's a big issue. So what are these guys to get reelected, what they've got to do? I'll say, well, look, this guy put the tolls on the bridge. He's a senator. He can't keep them off. I'm going to go out there and fight. Stuff like that, things of that nature. In our area, where we at, we need different things for our folks because we lack more. Because the devastation from the oil patch has been done in this particular area where the money was coming from. And the natural resources, the shrimp and the fisheries and what have you. And to try to stop them from going to Florida, to what have you. You know, to Alabama, you would try to keep it here. The best thing we're trying to do now, and more people are going to that, to diversify from strictly the oil patch, to take the seafood from the boat and the sea to the table. We haven't been doing that. We take it from the boat and the sea, and we bring it and we ship it to Alabama to be processed, and then we lose the money to come to the community that you should get the minute it leaves that boat. But these are the things we're trying to do. Bring in a plant like Curt Industries that I brought in. The governor and I came in and brought Curt Industries, which is a manufacturing plastic plant. When you're past out there, you can see what...
In your lifetime in Louisiana?
In Louisiana, as far as I'm concerned, Edwin Evans. Edwin Evans. They compared him to Hugh Long as far as delivering, as far as his method, but Edwin Evans is so sharp. He's sharp, he's so intelligent, and he produces, and he gets, you know, he meets, you know, his people well. whether they're rich, poor, black or white.
What will it be like if he loses this election?
We'll survive, but I feel he'll serve 4 more years.
But if he loses, what will it be like?
You'll have guys like myself and the Kellys and the Bringhouses and the Salmon Unit and the Laura Sellers and those people that are going to keep it going. Because remember, governor is not, a governor is only as strong as his leaders in the Senate and in the House. Specifically the Senate, because I served 8 years in the House. And if you don't have that leadership in the Senate, and if you don't have that leadership in the Senate Finance especially, you've got problems. You have severe problems. And supposedly, if a man would come in there, whomever he is, where he wants to just do a little politics, like one of the last, we had a governor prior to that, and he was a good man, but he knew very little about running state government. And we were crippled before Edwin Edwards took over his 2nd term, his 3rd term, really. And because he was a good man, but he didn't know state politics.
Are you saying that most people that campaign as reformers really can't run the state legislature?
They can't do any better than we did when we ran it, because I've been there 16 years. I was part of cutting the budget, $369 million in Senate Finance. Let me tell you something. Unless you want to close the senior citizens, unless you want to you don't want to feed the senior citizens, unless you want to close hospitals, close colleges, you can't do it any better we've done. You've got to do something else. And that's where it's at. And the only reason it was so chaotic is because they all went down to Zoom. Now it's up to $20.02, I believe, as of yesterday, and it'll keep going up. That's it. We're not the only state that's suffering because of that. Oklahoma, Texas, they all do the same. You know, I'm looking around in Philadelphia last week. You know, these people were hardly losing their jobs, $14 an hour. Zenith was moving that company to Mexico.
Here it comes.
Achoo.